Welcome to the week of January 19th through the 25th. This is citrinechaka, also known as Astrology, and this is your weekly Zodiac messages and astrology report. So as always, we will start off with the astrology report for the week. Okay, so on January 23rd, because this is for January 19th through the 25th. So, on January 23rd, we have the Sun in a square to Uranus. This is a day where you should expect the unexpected. Now, remember, in astrology, never get caught up on exact dates because you can very well feel the energy of these planetary movements before they actually happen and even after they are exact. Okay? But just know that around the 23rd, you should be expecting the unexpected. Okay. Now, also on the 23rd, we have Venus in a sextile to Jupiter. This is a great day for signing legal documents. So if you have any contract you've been thinking about getting into, this is a great day to sign that contract. This is on January 23rd. Okay. It is great. It's a great day for getting together with friends as well. This is when Venus is in a sextile to Jupiter. Remember, Venus is the planet of love. Venus is the planet that deals with beautiful things. Jupiter is the planet, it's sort of like the jovial planet of the Zodiac. So when those two get together in a great aspect, such as a sextile, you can look forward to some great things. Now, on the 25th, we have Mercury in a sextile to Mars. This is a day that you will be full of mental stamina, okay? And you will be very influential with your ideas. So this is a great day where if you have an idea, your idea could very well turn into something really big. Okay, now let's get into the Zodiac messages. And we start off with Aries. Aries, this week you have the Call on Your Healer Guides card. So if you know anyone who has been sick lately, pray for them. If you yourself have been sick, contact your guides. Get in touch with your spiritual guides and ask for healing this week, Aries. Ask for healing for yourself and for others. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, this week you need to have some fun, okay? Maybe you've been working too hard and not enjoying yourself. So this week, a lot of Taurus people need to get out and have some fun. Find something fun to do this week, Taurus, okay? Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, this week is going to call for you to be flexible. You have the Be Flexible card. This could also be sort of like a nudge for you to take some yoga classes as well. Okay. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, this week you have the Ask Your Spirit Helpers card. So this card talks about the fact that maybe you are on a spiritual journey and you feel like you are stuck at a certain point in your spiritual journey. If you are out there and you are feeling like that, then you need to go into meditation or go into a trance, maybe listen to some trance music and ask your spirit helpers for guidance. Okay, that is for Cancers. Moving on to Leos. Leos, you are just moving and shaking this week. Okay, you might have so much going on. You might be wondering, how are you going to get all of these things done? Okay, so for Leos out there, you need to ask your guides to help you to make some of these things happen. Okay, Leo is a fire sign, so Leos are known for taking action. Okay, so you might have so much action going on that you don't even know how you're going to complete all of this action, Leo. So ask your guides for help. Ask your guides to show you the way on how you're going to get all of these things accomplished, Leo. Okay? Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you have the sound check card. So Virgo, stay away from any type of gossip this week. Listen to music that stirs your soul. Don't listen to music that's going to have you feeling hostile or depressed this week. Do a sound check on your life. What are you listening to when you're driving to work? What are you listening to as you drive to the store? Do a sound check. Make sure all of the sounds that, all of the voluntary sounds, such as the radio playing or the television on, make sure that everything is stirring your soul. Everything that you can control, such as the music you listen to in the car or the television shows you watch, make sure you do a sound check. If anything is making you feel depressed or angry, turn it off. That is for Virgo. Now let's move on to Libra. Libra, this week you have the call on your joy guides. So some Libras this week might be feeling a little bit under the weather, a little bit depressed. If that is the truth, call on your joy guides. Sit down in a quiet spot and try to get in touch with your guides and give them all of your feelings, and ask them to bring you joy into your life. Nothing is wrong with asking for joy in your life. That is for Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you just have to remember this week, who is the boss? Who is the boss, Scorpio? You're the boss. Remember that this week, Scorpio. If anybody's trying to push you around or, excuse me, push over on you, you remember you're the boss of your life, Scorpio, this week. Okay, remember that. Sagittarius, you have the Be Generous card. And just about every Sagittarius I know, they are generous people. So this is just a reminder for you, Sagittarius. This week, be generous, and also let others be generous to you also. Because that is something that I've noticed with some Sagittariuses. A lot of Sagittarius that I know, they are very generous, but some of them have trouble accepting generosity from others. So Sagittarius, this week, make sure you are generous, and make sure that if someone is trying to be generous towards you, let them. Sometimes it makes people feel good to be generous towards others. Okay, and when you turn them down, that might be the only thing they have to offer you. So, accept someone's generosity. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the call on your angels card. Okay, so some of you Capricorns might be dealing with a little bit of something this week. So just sit down, ask your angels for help. You see this person in the picture? They have their arms outstretched. They're like, I can't handle this. God, please help me. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask God for help. The angels, your guides, the universe, whoever you pray to, ask for help this week, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the mentors and role models card. Look at that. So this week, Aquarius, you might be called to be a mentor to someone. Or you might find yourself asking someone to mentor you. Okay. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces, you have the Learn card. So a lot of you Pisces are going to be adding some knowledge to your database. Like whatever you are learning about in your mind, you might be adding additional subjects to what you are learning. Okay. So don't be afraid to ask questions this week, Pisces. Don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to go to the library and check out a book that you're thinking about purchasing. Okay? So that has been the general zodiac messages for all of the zodiac signs. And this was for the week of January 19th. Through the 25th. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great week, and if you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and I will be happy to give you a reading. So until next week, everyone, enjoy your week. This is Citrinechaka signing off.